Welcome back to St. Joseph's. I'm Father Walter, and a special hello to all of our parishioners, friends, and neighbors, near and far. Today, June 3rd, is the anniversary of the death of Pope John the 23rd, St. John the 23rd. And it was in April of 1963, just 2 months before he died, that he published this famous encyclical for the world audience, Peace on Earth, Pacem in Terris. And I looked at this deliberately because of the racial tensions we've had in the United States this last week. And way back then, of course, Pope John, being a shepherd of the whole church, covering every country, he spoke out so clearly against racism and reminding everybody of the dignity of every person. Every one of us are equal before God, and we should be equal before each other. He said, for example, all men are equal in their natural dignity. Truth requires the elimination of every form of racism, he says. Individuals will be found to differ considerably in knowledge, virtue, talent, and wealth, yet these inequalities must never be held to excuse any man's attempt to lord it over his neighbor unjustly. How clear Pope John the 23rd spoke way back in 1963. And of course, interestingly, it's on the great African continent where the church is simply thriving these days. Catholicism is spreading very rapidly. It's the place of greatest growth of our Catholic faith today in the world. Looking at it from a global perspective, all of us have responsibility to help lift up people who are underdogs anywhere, to share what we have in whatever way we can. Least we can do is pray for people. The Holy Father goes on, he says, truth further demands that the various media of social communications, all of our internet and different ways of receiving information, this should be viewed, he says, very objectively. Methods of information which fall short of the truth must be discarded. So sadly, we lament a great misuse sometimes of social media, people expressing even hatred for others. That's so sad. Well, we pause to say a brief prayer. Lord, help all of us here, particularly in the United States, to see others as our equal and to do whatever we can in our power to help anyone who is less fortunate than perhaps we are. Finally, a little commercial about our sacraments. Here at St. Joseph, the Sacrament of Penance is available on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 11 in the morning until noon, Wednesday and Saturday, and then on Tuesday evening at 7. Also before Sunday morning Mass. And there's a new confessional in the social hall which permits social distancing, and you do have to wear a mask if you wouldn't mind, please. We had over 50%, about 55% attendance last Sunday, the first Sunday we were open for public masses, and surely it's my prayer that more and more can come out, and we are doing everything to make it healthy as we can for you. We'd love to have you receive our blessed Lord in his great sacrament of the Holy Eucharist. Meantime, every day invite Christ into your heart through a spiritual communion. Just, my God, be with me. Help me to appreciate more and more your love for me and for everyone. Take care now. God bless. Hello to all. Take care.